Good morning, good people. This is your PooleProof Wisdom Moment. Listen, yesterday one of the greats passed away, Charlie Watts of the Rolling Stones. And of course, given the legendary status of that band and the role that he played in it, it is quite appropriate that many of his fans, as well as those who knew and loved him directly, are going to miss him. Because a life like that, lived as fervently and as individually as possible, is what I think we all kind of want to shoot for. But I've got to tell you, it reminded me yesterday when this happened exactly what we sometimes tend to miss. Now, Charlie Watts was 80 years old. 80 years old, living his life the way he wanted to live it. And from what I understand, if the information that was distributed from the family is correct, he died peacefully at home with his family. Come on. Isn't that the way it's supposed to be? Isn't that what we hope for? When I see people who are saying how sad it is and, oh my gosh, I can't believe he's gone. He was 80. I've seen this repeatedly with other people who, of course, I admire, who I miss in the way that you would when you're a fan or if you're a family member. Of course you miss those people. Of course it's sad. But let's not miss the point of the life that has been led because the death has occurred. You know, my mama always said, baby, none of us get out of here alive. So this idea that if you are given the length of years where you have the opportunity to live this kind of life, where you do what you want, you grow, you change, you learn, you understand, and then one day, when you've reached a very, very old age, you simply get to go home. You go to sleep and you go home. You don't wake up into this world and all of its madness again. That is, for me, the dream. And I can say that personally because I come from a family that did not live a very long time. Anyone who knows the story that I've shared many times, the fact that I am the only remaining member of the family I was born into, no one lived beyond the age of 55. I dream of living to be 80, 85. The Cicely Tyson moment, I call it, where she was off after deciding that she was not going to write a book. She decided to write her life story, and she was off promoting it, doing interviews, and then one day she went home, she went to sleep, and she didn't wake up again because she got to go home, and she was 96. I live for that. Her life, the life of Charlie Watts and so many other people who have gotten to live to a majority age, should teach us all, don't spend our time worrying about death. Don't spend our time when it happens to those who've been given the benefit of a length of years, mourning them. Look at their lives. Look at what they've done. Look at what they teach us. And don't spend our time bemoaning the loss, because they would probably say to us, look, I had my day. It's time for you to get your life and live it well. And if we can do that, hopefully, one day we will be the one who is old and ready to go and can look back on our life and say, well done, because that's what we're here to do. So don't mourn the death. Remember the life. And then apply it to your own so that perhaps if you're lucky, you get to do the same. And that is your PooleProof Wisdom Moment for today. You can find the PooleProof Wisdom podcast on Apple, on Google, on Anchor.fm, and dozens of podcast platforms everywhere. You can also find my latest book, I Am My Own Cause, the third act, Surviving and Thriving, on Audible and on Amazon Books and online booksellers everywhere. Have a great day, everybody.